Well, Joelle Carter,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining me and being so patient.
It's good. It's been a journey up to the room.
I know. I know.
This morning.
We had some changes, but we made it to the Godfrey.
We made it to the Godfrey.
Everybody knows you from Chicago Justice.
Yes.
Well, for right now. I mean, I know you've had a very long acting career.
Yeah. Before this, I think a lot of people know me from Justified.
Justified. Yes. Yes. So and then you went to Scandal for a little bit.
I did. I had a little. Rooted down at Scandal for a little while.
Okay. Yeah.
But they didn't want to share me.
They didn't?
No.
Oh.
So they replaced my character like they used to do on soap operas.
Yeah. And that was weird.
I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, so maybe it was seamless.
I did.
Was it weird?
It was weird because I just felt like the wife, when you were playing her on Scandal, was more like mysterious, strong. You know, this one, I don't know. I just felt like your character, you could have probably been in the whole B613 situation and like really turned on Jake or something like that.
Oh, they didn't have her do anything?
No, they had her be like this really needy, you know, like he would tell her like, be quiet, you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah, see, they had to get rid of me because I wouldn't have gone.
She was like, you're not spending time with me. And I'm like, girl, you need to.
You got to make him spend time with you.
Right, you better figure something out. But now we're loving you on Chicago Justice.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So I binge watched it.
You did?
Don't judge me though. Okay, yeah, I did.
I don't judge a binger. I do it too.
Okay, good.
So does your camera guy.
Yeah, I know. We all do. We don't have time a lot of times to actually watch it.
But I did last night. I watched it with John Seda and Lindsay, the woman that plays our medical advisor, tech morgue. She does the morgue and stuff.
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
We had a little
live tweeting.
Yeah, we did a little bit of live tweeting.
Okay.
And we watched at John's house. He has a big TV.
Okay.
It was fun.
Yeah, well, I could see it being fun. Well, John seems like a sweet guy to work with.
He is. He's a good guy. We're really lucky that we got him and that he gets to play my partner.
Yeah.
I think we have good chemistry, too.
I think you do. I'm starting this. I'm hoping that maybe the commonality between John's character, Dawson, and then you both having like issues with marriage and kids, and that might bring you closer.
Oh,
maybe.
How close? Yeah, no, yeah.
Because is he still? I don't know. Is he still dating?
Our Lady from Fire.
Yeah, Our Lady from Fire.
They are not dating anymore apparently, or they're done.
I felt
but
that.
You never know. Like something could happen.
Yeah, it could switcheroo.
I just tweeted a picture of the three of us, and I'm kissing her, and John's sitting next to her going. I said, well, Antonio might be done with her, but Nagel might have some ideas.
Yes. Well, your character, I noticed from episode 1 to the last episode, and I noticed this with Dawson, or John's character too, is that at first they were really focusing on Philip and, Monica and their roles, which makes sense, to kind of get us used to the whole district attorney and all of that.
Yeah.
But now we're really seeing you guys going out. You're tackling folks. Why isn't the guy tackling?
That's what I ask him when I have to. Even when I'm in character, Nagel's like, where were you?
It's like, you're always on the floor.
It's funny. We had a running joke because they actually didn't air them in order. So the first episode was the tackling scene, and then there was another one where I have to chase after a girl and like climb a fence. And then I was starting to say, who are you paying, John, to give you the I'll have the car, I'll meet you there part.
Right. I mean, I saw that and I'm like, what is he doing?
Plus, he's so seasoned and he plays such a good cop because he's done it for so long. I'm still learning I was on the other side of the law for 6 years on Justified, so I'm just to handcuff someone properly. It's actually a skill to do it fast.
Right.
And John and some of the other ones have helped me. I think the next episode, no, it was last night where the defendant comes off the stand and he's trying to leave and they're like, can you stop him? And when we were rehearsing it, we didn't really talk about what we were going to do. So he comes off the stand. He's trying to walk out. John has him down on the table, handcuffed before I can even like blink. I'm standing there. I was like, what would Nagel do now? Does she get involved?
Right.
Does she let him, he got it under control and it looks good. So.
Exactly. I noticed that also too, Leroyce, when I was talking to him and, some of the other characters, they say that since they've been doing it so long, all the tactics as a police officer, like doing the real moves, he's adapted some of the things. So he's like, now when he goes into a room, he scopes it and looks around the sea and like he'll say, copy that all the time. Do you notice that you're starting to inherit some different ways when you go out into the real world?
Oh, definitely. Like second nature kind of thing. I've lived in big cities, so I always have a little bit of the peripheral going on at all times. Because for some reason I'm a magnet for crazies, and they like to get close. That's why I'm always like, I need a little space.
Right,
I'll talk to you. I like to talk to everybody, but yeah, I need some space. I worked with some rangers in California before I came out, and they took me through some scenarios of how would you approach a door, or how do you go about the window, and even a room. You take corners so that you can.
You're even using that as a guide.
Yeah, you take corners. So you just become aware of those things, and you do use them in every day-to-day life. I think I understand why they're saying that. Even John, I think his first character was killed on PD the first season he was working. So now, and it was at a door that they approached. Mm-hmm. She approached the door, knocked, and it got blown away. And so he won't let me. Yeah. Even when we're shooting, and the cameras, they're saying, we need to get you guys right here. And he's like, we wouldn't stand there. We're not going to stand there.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. So do you find that this character you're really comfortable with? Do you see or feel that you might have some similarities to Nagel? Or is she completely different and you're like, wow, I'm having to do something completely different?
She's very different than the last character I played. So and that character is slightly different than me. So I feel like if you're lucky, you get a character that's not completely like you, so that you can adapt into a role and play it. And that's honestly the fun of being an actress, is to wear another skin. Yes. And walk in a different pair of shoes. And so Nagel's she's got a lot going on, and she's a little more serious than I am, and but she's a people person, which I feel like I have a bit of when I'm not shy. So she's not shy.
Yeah, you are shy. But we're opening up and getting you out of your shell. Yes. And speaking of coming out of your skin, when we were talking to Marina, she has this show, the Special Skills Show, which I don't know if you know about, but it's kind of like a comedy series that they do, and she's asked everyone to be a part of it. Would you, or has she asked you at all?
She's pregnant and she's about to give birth, so I know she's busy, but I feel like on her pad of things to do that my number's on there.
Possibly.
And that she's meaning to call me for like the next episode, so I think it's going to happen.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you have I have special needs. Special skills. That she can use in the comedy settings. So,
okay. Yeah. You do have special skills. Are they comedic at least?
What do you think?
I think that when you open up and you're comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, I can be comedic.
Put this up a little bit.
I can be comedic.
Okay.
You're like, I don't want to do this interview again. Can you please keep your microphone?
I'm kidding. No, it's. I think that upon meeting you, I mean, there was so much craziness going on the red carpet first. I could tell you were very reserved.
I was probably also really tired.
Yeah.
We first season was a marathon that I had never run before, so now I was like, I have to get a second season so I can do it with a little more energy, and I know where I'm going to conserve. And we also were transitioning to a new city.
Exactly.
But one of my first theater parts was a comedy, and I don't have a big ego as far as making can I say ass out of myself?
Yes. Oh yes, ass. Say it, ass.
Making an ass out of myself. So yeah, I'll go there if it's written, and that's all a lot of actors are shy, and all they need is it to be on paper, and then I'm supposed to be the goofy one that jumps off the bridge. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I think that's really cool because you're from, I heard, Georgia. Is that right? Atlanta?
Georgia. Yeah, I did live in Atlanta, but Albany, Georgia, and all around Georgia. My dad was in the Army, so I'm an Army brat.
So if you're shy, how did you even get into acting? That's a little...
Well, I'm not shy when I get to know people or when I'm in certain circumstances. It's just there's this general, I don't know why, it's just this reserved until I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I have to feel comfortable, and then it's all, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I tell people that I'm an introvert, extrovert.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't believe me because they're like, you're just such a people person. I'm like, but you really don't know on the inside. I'm kind of feeling like, oh,
That's a big thing about a lot of extroverts or comedians. A lot of them have, some of them are depressed.
Yeah.
But they don't.
You would never know.
There's the dual sides.
Yeah, and that's how.
It makes us all interesting.
That's how it is. So how did you get your first start, though, in acting? Like, when did you get the acting bug?
Well, I think I always lived in my own world a little bit. I was always kind of acting. But when I moved to New York to model, started doing commercials, and then I actually liked the other side of the camera. I got interested.
You wanted to be a camera guy? Oh,
I wanted to learn more
Tito.
about.
You wanted to.
I wanted to meet Tito. Be Tito.
Yeah.
Later we'll talk. Yeah. So I did that, and then I just started doing commercials, and I started taking classes and studying with some amazing teachers in New York City, and it just kind of fell into place. It happened.
Really?
Yeah.
And so here you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stuck with it.
It's been a long journey.
Yes. So
we'll edit out all the in between.
Well, how long between the moment you, I guess, kind of got your foot into it that it started to, you reap the benefits from it? Because I know it takes a while.
It's well, I started getting stuff pretty frequently right away. I think almost I wasn't even within my own as an actor as far as having a craft yet before I was already thrown on a set, working. So
lucky you.
Lucky me, but you're also like, what am I doing?
You're learning as you go.
Yes. My first job was Law and Order.
Really?
With Mr. Wolf.
Oh, wow.
I played a collegiate prostitute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we were just putting ourselves through school.
Yeah.
So there's a reason for the season.
Right. So you weren't doing, did you have lines? Or you did?
Yeah.
That is so lucky.
With Benjamin Bratt. Yummy. And Jerry Orbach.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
So you got thrust in there pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool because, that's the same thing that I try to tell people too. I mean, I did my whole journey backwards. So I had started my own production company, and then my first celebrity interview was Nelly.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm doing this right. And so then 4 years later, I decided, let me go to school. Let me take a class, see if I'm doing it. And spent money.
I was doing it right.
I was doing it right.
To go to class.
I didn't need to go to school for this. But it's one of those things I try to tell people, and I don't know if you encourage it too, but hands-on is probably the best.
Oh, definitely. And I was married to a cinematographer, and he taught for a while, and he said, the books and everything they're supposed to learn, he's like, I just want to get them out there and get them behind the camera and working with equipment and learning right away. And I think it benefited. They loved him as a teacher, so it benefited that. Yeah, hands-on.
So did you get any benefits dating or being married to a cinematographer?
Well, I'm divorced now, so
then.
Yeah, of course. We did projects together.
Did you? Yeah, because I know I saw that you did some independent stuff.
Sure, well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We did a few films. We did a documentary. We did we're engaged video in Central Park about a woman looking for a hoagie. And we used the filming to make it look like we were almost in a jungle, but we were really in Central Park. And at the end, she's giving up. She's crawling. And she looks up, and he's standing there with this big hoagie.
In a ring?
No, there was no ring. Maybe that's why I'm divorced.
So was this
you have to see it.
Yes, is this something that we could see?
Oh man, I don't know if I could find it, but I'll let you see it if I can find it.
Yes, please share that with me because I'm like trying to envision it.
This.
Yes, this crazy.
It was more about like if you keep,
trucking along,
you might find your rainbow.
Okay,
it just happened to be her rainbow.
It was a hoagie. Okay, now I understand.
I'm talking about comedy.
Listen, Marina, when you push that baby out, call Joelle.
Yeah, because I'm also good with baby care. So while other people are shooting, I can be taking care of them.
Yes, because you have a daughter.
I do.
How old is your daughter?
6.
Oh,
she's great.
Is she?
6 going on 20.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's smart.
Is she?
She's so smart. Too smart.
What's her name?
Luna Rose.
Luna. What is some of the things that she likes to do? I saw you guys out on the beach on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We went. Yeah, I only Instagram where you can't really see her.
Yeah, I noticed
so she
that.
was incognito with
I'm like,
her
I
Lolita.
see blonde hair. That's about it.
We chased dolphins, and we she loves to scooter. She loves arts and crafts. She's really, really into the Pokemon cards, trading cards. They're over my head a little bit.
Okay.
I look at them and she's like, let's play, Mom. And then she tells me that she won, but I'm not quite sure if she really won. And I can't like defend myself. So that's going to be a little study and I have to do to keep
up with her. Yeah. I mean, how is it with you working on set, 12, 13-hour days and being a mommy? I know you said you put her in school here, but
yeah, you got to juggle and you got to find your village for sure. Cause it's, especially because her dad comes back and forth. So when he's not here, single parenting, I give it kudos to women or men, whoever it is that takes that on. Even one kid,
right?
Because you want if you want to be present also in their lives, you have to juggle. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what time I come home at night. If I'm getting up with her in the morning, so that she at least has a parent that's taking her to school. She got to know a lot of van drivers, and they started trying to win her loyalty. Like they wanted to be the favorite. So all of a sudden she was having candy, and then one guy learned the other one had given her candy. So he's like, "Here's $1." I'm like, "Okay, you guys,
that's enough now.
Stop paying my child for her love and support."
So that's cool, though. It seems like too all the NBC family, even again cross shows, you guys all get along.
Yeah.
I just saw you hugged up with Leroy's, our favorite.
He's a good one, hug.
Yes, and Patrick.
Yes.
Can you talk to Patrick for me? Because we're trying to get a sit down with him, too.
Patrick, I'll come do it with you.
Yes.
Talk
to him.
Oh, not now.
Yeah, he's not going to hear us there.
I'll send this to him to watch.
Okay.
So we'll put...
something. Please.
I think he would. I don't know. They're on hiatus. Did they just start hiatus?
I don't know. I thought so.
They might have left town.
Yeah, I know that some people were leaving town. So I don't know. We'll see.
I'm here until the kid gets out of school.
Oh, really? And then you're going to go to
California.
LA?
Yeah. I'll go back to California.
Okay. And then you're going to just hang out there. What are you going to do while you're off since you have time to enjoy life?
I want.
Yeah.
The beach, I am actually, when I was back home in Georgia, Florida, it inspired me to maybe shoot something down there.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to jinx it, but I'm looking at maybe getting the rights to something, and if I can, I just loved it's such its own character, the South, and especially the Panhandle, where my family has a beach house, and there's a book that a couple of my family members have read that they were like, oh, if you could get this and make this. So I think it's time. For a long time, I knew it would have to be a passion project, a love project, to direct, because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
But and I'm not sure I want to be a director. But I think with the right people, it would be just an event I wouldn't want to miss. So
I noticed that you do a lot of philanthropy. It seems like, or you're really involved with I saw you out protesting.
Yeah, especially in this town.
Yeah,
it's a great town.
Yeah, you're all for it.
I'm all for it. I was even out with all the scientists.
Yeah, you were this weekend.
Yeah,
that was 40,000 people out there. I said I don't want any parts of it.
No,
I get anxiety with too many.
Did you do the Women's March?
I can't.
So I did that too.
I can't.
For how many people there were, it was so amazing. I had my daughter with me for the Women's March, and at one point she got too tired, so I was like, okay, we have to make our way out of here. And that one you didn't really march. No one went anywhere because there were so many people on the streets and on the path.
See, that's what it gives me anxiety.
I just said, I have to get my girl out of here. And they were like, okay, hey, we're going to get this lady and her girl out of here. And, and everyone was like making a way. It was because people are peaceful in these marches right now.
True.
And I think the one great thing, if I might get political, about this man being our president is that he's making us all care and step up. I mean, we cared before, maybe not, but
really show it.
But show it. There's got to be action and movement.
Yeah. And I noticed that you're part of those movements.
I'm trying to be, yes.
Yeah, you're really active.
And I have to tell you, a lot of the people on these casts here in the Dick Wolf franchise in Chicago are, and they're inspiring, especially the women and the women behind the men. Here they are involved.
Yeah.
We have a book club, and I don't even know if it's really just a book club.
Yeah, I want to be part of the book club.
Yeah, you should. We should open it up.
Like, seriously, because, I mean, I've done a lot. I've been on the set a lot. Okay, I'm just like, I feel that I have been adopted by the NBC family. Like, but nobody knows yet. But I just feel like
maybe you'll just show up. Maybe I'll host the next one. Knows. You can just show up.
Yeah, I will. I'll be like, hey,
it's like Home Alone. Yes. You're the kid they left, but we still haven't figured it that she's there.
Right. They haven't figured it out yet. Once they do, they'll be loving and braceful. I feel
you're doing a good job. Of surviving without us.
Yes. And, if you do invite me to the book club, I'll bring some wine.
Excellent. You're in. I think that's the requirement.
I think so. I've already passed. I mean, let's do it, guys.
I don't know what our new book is, but our last one was The Handmaid's Tale, so you could read that and put your 2 cents in.
Well, it's a little too late, Joelle.
I actually wasn't there for that meeting, so you and I could do our own, and Tito.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we got to get all the other guys.
Okay. She wants in.
Yeah, Tito's the bomb. He can record it. He can record our commentary. That would be awesome. People want to know what we're thinking.
Oh, do a book club, a recorded book club.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll just, for right now, we'll work on the book club, and then we'll keep our fingers crossed for season 2.
Excellent.
You think?
Good to me.
Yeah, because we're waiting for approval and the green light. Yeah.
What's happening, Dick?
He doesn't.
Our people want to know how to plan for the future.
I think we'll know by what is mid-season.
He's probably doing some magical negotiations. He's good at that.
So. Yeah. So let's just keep our hopes up.
Can't really question the man that makes it all happen.
No, we can't. Love Dick, but let him do his due.
That's right. Let Dick do his due.
Listen, stop.
I love it.
Not supposed to go in this direction.
Don't edit
don't go in this direction. Well, it was great talking to you, Joelle. See, we need to hang out more. See, I would be a great benefit to the book club.
You would. You're great.
And season 2, then we can really, I think your character is going to really develop and have some more stuff to talk about. But for right now, I think that all the episodes we were kind of getting used to who Nagel is.
Totally. And they just dabbled into a little backstory, but I think there's a lot more to come because people want that and need that. As much as they need this to be like the Law and Order where they don't go home with these characters. I feel like they're gonna have to somehow tell a story.
We need to make it connect.
Also, I'm involved in.
Let us know.
Let us know. I'm involved in Recycle Across America, which is an organization that gets labeling out about recycling, and they send it to schools, and they're doing a wonderful thing. Do you think this will come out in April?
This will be out tomorrow.
Oh, yes. So before the end of April, you can go to Recycle Across America or Keel's site. And if you have empty Keel's containers, you can just represent them in some kind of social media. And they will sponsor these labelings for schools. And we're getting a lot of good action with parks and Whole Foods is in it,
really?
Airports, and it's changing
the way
we recycle, because a lot of people really don't know how to do it properly, and this is helping because of a lot of the plants are getting shut down.
Yeah.
Because China won't buy our recycling because it's so dirty. So just learn how to do it right, and it's almost like recycling for idiots.
Yeah. No, when I went to LA, I think I got a recycling class because, again, we were on the set on the Universal Studios, and when we had lunch, they had like the whole like plastics go here if it's paper, and I mean it was like a whole to do, like your empty container here, like
and we clean it out, wash it out.
Yes, it's like a whole to do in LA. Like they're really serious about it.
That's good. Yeah,
I think that they should do it here too. Like
Chicago's pretty big. They have some good recycling going. Yeah,
okay.
I mean it always can get better. It can get better, and that's what even the different colored trash cans and and what the label.
Because I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize recycling was this involved. I thought it was just put the plastic and paper there, but no.
And that's
like
people trying and doing it, and you were doing a good job, but it's like no rejection.
Yeah, like
try
again. Yeah. So it's pretty cool, and I think that that's a really great cause. And like I said, you seem to be a philanthropist and part of a whole bunch of different organizations. So what it's called.
Recycle Across America.
Recycle Across America.
Yeah.
.org.
And I think it's .org.
Is it?
Probably.
Yes.
But if you go, you'll find it. Yeah, for sure.
Recycle Across America.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can recycle, right?
Yeah. So they'll have to check that out, and we'll keep a lookout for like what you're doing in season 2 and what you're working on.
Thank you.
This has been a great interview.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming again and being so patient.
Thank you.